Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. Today, we're back in the boat with Oren. Hopefully, we get one up on the river this time instead of the other way around. But today's more about testing and learning. He's got some new equipment back here. Lead core line, a couple of new rods, line counter reels. It's all about learning. Hopefully we catch something along the way, but regardless, I got equipment to test out. I got the new GoPro Hero 9, media bots. We'll see how that goes as well. All kinds of new stuff, fun things. Hopefully we can get some fish on camera, but let's can't fish if I'm talking to you. Let's get after it. Fishing with the ships today. Oh, there you go, hooked up. Need the net? Got you. Oh, they're definitely fish. And they're the species we're looking for. Not quite the size.
Oh, not quite the size. Walleye in the boat.
No skunk for you.
Hey, look at that freaking monster.
There you go. That'll do.
Nice, great species. Very good looking.
Yeah. Get the skunk out. That's all we needed.
I'm basically keeping us in like the same spot.
Oh, hooked up again, huh? Need the net on this one? This is not ready yet. There we go.
It is a large crappie.
No way. No.
Large crappie.
That would have been nice, huh? Yeah.
Back into one. I don't know if I want to drop on that or not.
Catch a boat? You want to catch a boat? Is that a truck? Looks like a truck to me.
I don't know what that is. I don't think it's a fish.
Yeah, I would say that's not a fish.
I will not be sacrificing this bait.
I'll try it. See what happens. Jesus, take the wheel.
Is it a fish?
Could be.
I don't know. Not a red slash. Those are fish. Coming up here. That could be. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if it couldn't be these catfish or something.
Yeah, it's definitely a fish though. Oh, is it fighting? Huh? Maybe. Looks like it might be. Something to the right over there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe net.
Yep, I'm on it. We'll find out what that mark was. There we go.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do. Old apple.
Oh, that might have been one, huh?
I would
That looks like it's.
check it.
Yeah. That quick.
Yes?
No, there's nothing there. No head shakes. He can go back if you want. He's right on it.
We'll decide. If we catch a couple more, it might be worth it.
Very true.
He ain't getting hurt in there.
After 5 years, I gotta buy a whole bunch of batteries. Stay down there.
My buddy said that sauger we caught last time was a fucking massive sauger.
Yeah, turns out. Jesus Christ. Oh no! No! That was a giant.
No!
I haven't even had a bass pull that hard on this rod yet. Oh my god, I almost lost my rod.
Dude!
So what I was saying is if you get a 20-inch sauger, it's like a giant. Oh my god, I cannot believe that just happened. Pulled the rod completely out of my hand. The fact that this rod is out of the bottom of the lake is a win for me right now. Oh my god. Alright, so I want to interrupt this episode just for a quick second because I didn't go over what we were using out there or where we were at on the river. specifically like the structure we were looking for. I was dropping down these little 3/4 ounce rattling jig heads with minnows on them, and I had a white Mr. Twister as well. And I was also dropping down this orange and black jigging wrap, and it's a heavy one. I don't know the exact size or anything. As similar as this is to the bait Oren was using, he caught, you know, how many fish? I don't know how many fish. I don't know how many bites, and I had one bite, one really good bite. You'll see that in a second. But he was using a hyper rattle, an Acme hyper rattle. I'll put the link in the description for it, just so you guys can see, you know, more of what I'm talking about. But you can go to that link and check it out. I used hyper glides for ice fishing, and I hated them. It took so long for that bait to get down in the water that every Acme hyper whatever I've ignored. But their hyper rattle apparently is just killer, because I have pretty much the exact same setup on this one. You know, a 12-pound floral on a pretty light action rod with a 3/4 ounce jig head, and I even had this one on there. You know, this jig and wrap, and I have another jig and wrap that I had on for a while. I just couldn't get a bite. I couldn't buy a bite, and we were dropping down on the same fish. You know, I don't know if maybe, you know, because of the line I'm using and the rod I'm using, whatever, there's a lot of things that go into that. I'm not saying it's exactly the bait, but I can tell you that hyper rattle, and the last few times we've been on the river, that is what he's been using. And he clearly, if you watched the other St. Croix River videos, he's the only one catching fish out there. So it's got to be something. I've took different rods, different lines, different baits. I've thrown everything I can at those walleyes, and I have been very unsuccessful. So, oh, and for what we were targeting, we found like a 25-foot hump just surrounded by deeper water. And then we were trolling up and down that on the edges. We started on the edges, then we went across it on top of the flat. And whenever we saw 3 or 4 marks, we'd drop down on them and see if we can get them to bite. And for the most part, it was successful. I think if I had a better ability to get down there or the same bait as him, you know, we would put 6 keeper walleyes in the boat today. But regardless, let's just get back out on the river now that I've kind of shown and explained what we were using. Once again, links for everything are always in the description, so go ahead and check that out. Let's get back to the river. Ooh, hooked up. We dropped down at the same time. I just hit the bottom. You caught a fish. That's how slow mine goes down. Sheephead. Good, doesn't matter. One good day of summer walleye fishing. One.
Oh yeah. Just be the right. No, you fucker! No!
Oh, and we needed that. Ooh.
Stay on.
Bend. Sir. Man, if I was just hooking up with the same rate you were, we'd have a bag full.
Get you a present. It's going to be an Acme hyper out.
Yeah, apparently.
Within?
It looks close. I don't know. I don't remember where I said. I think I put the tape measure back in there. Toss that can out of the way.